He was with him. The gang spitty, y'all subscribe, like, share the video. Man, DBaby Slime, the one with the fake soldier sign that he didn't earn, and Escobar, they got to be the two dumbest criminals ever in the history of niggerdom. Man, police just released new information in the Lil Ronnie and his daughter. They both losing their life last week at the Slappers car wash. You understand splash that. And the information that they just dropped, it was no thought put into this right here. You could tell this wasn't planned. It had to be some spare of the moment type shit. It had to be because I don't know, before they got the car from old girl Kayla, before they used, well, before DBaby got the car, before he used it, I don't know if he knew, but it was at the car wash, or motherfucker had to drop on him and moving around the city at that moment of time, or he found out about Lil Ronnie and them after he had the car. You know, just taking her to work on some usable shit, like do that all the time. He ain't got no car, take her to work and go pick her back up, or however that play out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he gonna use her car like a fool, like a dummy, knowing she ain't built like that. This is why we're gonna get into the details, but this is why, to all my steppers, because I'm the only one gonna give y'all the game, to the demons and the steppers. Everybody else gonna tell you you shouldn't do it and all of that. But since y'all ain't gonna listen and y'all gonna do it anyway, you know, y'all got to get some type of structure, right? This is why you got to be real careful on who you make your girlfriend, who you fall in love with. Y'all picking these girls, falling in love with them, and they ain't really built for this lifestyle. They like street niggas, they like steppers and all this shit there, but when the heat is on, I'm a nigga ready to ride. The heat is on. When the heat is on, like DMX said on the second album, flesh on my flesh, blood on my blood, they gonna fold. It wasn't, as soon as they came to the house, she fold. She identified the boyfriend. The police didn't see her leave in the same car, pull her over, took her down to the station, and said he used the car and all that stuff. Like, she ain't waste no time giving you up. Cause they probably scaring her to death with the little kid losing their life and all that shit does, saying how much time she can get. She could be facing the chair too and all of that. So they're scared of, you know, when they start saying capital and you can get the chair with them and all of that. Females ain't gonna hold pressure for you. Them pipes are gonna break. When they applying that much pressure, yeah. When they say when they tell her you can lose your life getting that chair, you know they gonna spike it up. You know, they probably ain't lying though. If they thinking she involved with it because it's her car, thinking she was the driver, but if she's saying she was at work, she wasn't there. So when she went off on live at the end, when she's saying, "Well, y'all found out, I ain't had nothing to do with it," far as like I said in that video, yeah, with the body, you ain't had nothing to do with that, but you still had something to do with it if you taking him wherever he need to go. He could have been, like you said, he could have been already down there. But if you then jump in your car and he get in your car and you take him to the gas station, that's helping him out. Take him to the McDonald's, that's helping him out. That's helping him out. You can't running 3 hours away. You can't running. So how you gonna tell on a nigga and help a nigga? You see what I'm saying? But this is why street guys, to my demons, the ones who sliding and stepping. Now, with the dudes who slanging and turning their scale on, with that, you know, I say maybe 70% of the time they still gonna tell. The other 30, they may, you know, keep it silent. You got a better chance of them not folding, especially in the beginning with narcotics. Maybe they'll hold it down a little bit. It just depends, you know, but when it comes to sliding and bodies getting dropped, especially little kids, because you got to think, they care about what people say on social media. So when they getting dragged on social media by females, males, they getting all these death threats, they never went through that. This ain't like back in the kidnap in the 90s and the early 2000s where people ain't had to face the backlash on the internet. Your name could be ringing bells in the street, but you don't really hear it. If it ain't in your face, you don't really hear it. You can hear people coming up to you saying, "Man, they saying this about you," but you ain't really seen it. When you seen it, and then the police applying pressure, you know. But y'all got to make a decision, man. Like, when you choose to be that stepper, y'all got to stop falling in love. Cause that's gonna be your downfall. But how can I tell y'all that if it ain't for them, when you fall in love, you'll still be living with your mama. She gonna be the reason why you in the apartment complex. She gonna be the reason why you get the car. You take the female away, the same one that's gonna tell on you, you don't get no car. So in between time when you ain't stepping, when you don't get caught and shit like that, or it ain't hot, as far as like you didn't crush something and they coming. That's 1,000 plays that you can't make because you ain't got no car. You ain't never had no job, or you ain't got no check stubs or nothing like that, no bank statement, so you can't get no apartment. You probably already got an F on your record. Especially if you a SEX offender like he was. You ain't getting no apartment. So you need these talent-telling motherfucking bitches that'll, get you in the apartment, get you in a car, and shit like that. Let you borrow this, let you borrow that, give you some money, and top you off, and cook for your blue moon or whatever. You see what I'm saying? It just when it go bad, it go bad. So it's kind of hard. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta be disciplined. Do you want to be a demon and really perfect your craft? Or do you want to, be in love too? You gotta lust. You could keep it L, though the L's up for them hitter, but you gotta lust, not fall in love. Not fall in love because it's gonna be your downfall at the end. But at the same time, y'all gotta fall in love with these females and commit to them and stuff like that. That's the only way you're gonna get the pros out of them. Yeah, because y'all ain't player enough, y'all ain't P enough to run game on them. Well, you don't gotta do that. Y'all ain't got your shit together. That's why they even like niggas like y'all. Because you don't got a car, you can't get no apartment. They like niggas like that. The dudes who got everything going, they can't even get them really. They get ran over by them, or they wouldn't even get picked by them. So you're going to need them. You're going to have to commit. For her to buy you out, when you don't get locked up for a body or nothing like that, it be smaller charges. Marijuana, gun charge, even assault on a female. She going to be the one who put money on your books, buying you out, answer the phone, write you letters. Y'all don't got enough game like that to where you ain't got to commit, and she'll still do all that there. And y'all already don't be paying no bills. So you think you got enough game where you don't pay no bills, you don't really bring nothing to the table but mushroom tip and a gun and about a pack of boxers and a pack of socks that's mismatched because you keep losing them, and and a belt and about 5 pair of shoes or 10 pair of shoes and shit like that, and a PlayStation and stuff like that, and a cell phone charger. Like, nigga think that's enough? You gonna have to commit. You gonna have to, man. The time when you don't got no gas, she buy you a 3.5 or a 7. A lot of time when you ain't got nothing to eat, your mama didn't cut you off pretty much because you thugging in the street, so she don't want this shit at her house. So you gonna have to commit. If you're an SEX offender, you gonna have to commit. So your mama ain't gonna want you there, man. Unless you got one of the mamas that'll let you be there. Boosie told you that. His baby mama's told on him. So what makes you think, and he a rapper with all this money, so what makes you think they ain't gonna tell on you? So then they're gonna be with all the street shit up until then. And now they go to work every day. They ain't with none of that. They ain't finna do no 25, 30 years, 10 years, whatever. They ain't face backlash. They ain't finna do all that stuff. So yeah, you had to really make yourself really cold-blooded and really like don't love nothing. You just out here. Yeah, you ain't got no car. Learn how to steal cars. Y'all was supposed to be stealing cars anyway. Y'all was supposed to be in a stolen car. And why y'all need to keep having IDs on y'all? You a stepper. You don't need no ID. You can have somebody else ID in your pocket that look like you, but you don't need no ID. Yeah, but you gonna have your ID because you still want to go to the store and get cigars, or go to the liquor store and get liquor where they gonna ask for your ID. Other than that, why you having your ID for? Y'all niggas riding with pipes and shit anyway. So police gonna search the car. When they pull y'all over and see you an XEX offender and you got this shooting charge and gun charge all that done, and y'all 2-3 deep in the car. Come on, man. So man, like, and then y'all be having these loose ass pockets. How your ID falling out your pocket? Okay, if you gonna keep your ID on you, have the pockets, have the pants, the sweatpants or whatever that zip up so it can't fall out your pocket. It's zipped up. Have them type of pockets. Let alone don't even have your ID on you at all. And then how you gonna get out the car, take it back to the apartment complex, and then don't even check the car, see if you dropped something. You just did a hit. This is why when y'all not doing, see if you under my army, when y'all not sliding and y'all not doing nothing, we not finna just be smoking weed all day and drinking and talking about hoes and old war stories. No, we still in training mode. You under me, when we ain't got no hits to do or nothing like that, and ain't no sales calling, and we riding around looking for wooded areas. We riding around spotting traffic lights and shit, seeing where the cameras at. I mean, not lights, but cameras on the lights. Where all the cameras at, trying to find you in Texas, trying to find all the spots that ain't got cameras, but you can't get no phone signal with. Well, yeah, like I say, wooded areas. So okay, if we do a move, we do a hit, and we gonna take the car here. Keeping an extra set of clothes in the trunk. Just keep it in the trunk. Whether it's in your BM car, because y'all niggas so crazy to use that, or have another set of clothes up under your clothes. Yeah, so if you got a black tee, black long sleeve, black sweater, black hoodie, up under that, have a thermal. If it's wintertime, have a thermal or a white tee up under that. Yeah, have some basketball shorts. So put the sweatpants on with some basketball shorts or pants, some basketball shorts, and you switch that shit up. That way, when you take the car to the wooded area, when you come up out the woods, you in a whole new set of clothes. You in a whole new set of clothes. Shoes. You gotta figure this shit out. You gotta figure this shit out. Like, see, it's kind of hard to say all that when it's kind of hard to be 100% perfect with that when it's spontaneous, when it ain't planned. When it's planned, you can have everything. Okay, we got the shoes, we got the clothes, we're gonna take the car here. But when y'all just get the drop and then y'all already ride and then, oh, there you go right there. You always gonna make a mistake. It ain't back in the day. Back in the day, you could do that shit. 95, 93, 97. You can just catch a nigga spontaneously. It wasn't playing and cook them and yeah. But now, like, you gotta stay with the shiesty on. You gotta stay with the shiesty on. You gotta stay ready. If you a hitter, you gotta stay ready. Because like it's simple mistakes. This is why like it's so much, it's hard. Like I can say all this, but it's so hard. Like it's impossible damn near. Because you can't be going to all these different stores before you do the drills, or you can't went in McDonald's or went into the gas station, shit like that, getting shit. Now you on camera. All they're gonna do is just follow the cameras. They just follow the cameras all the way back to the apartment complex, and then y'all can't think straight because y'all probably already knowing y'all crushed the kid. Y'all gonna throw the guns in the grassy area when you supposed to went to the woods. You supposed to. That's another thing. When you riding around, when you're not drilling, when you're not trapping, you find the spots where hey, we can throw these guns at. Learning how to get rid of guns. Watching other crime stories, hearing the criminal talk, saying, "Hey, I got rid of the gun like this. I dished the car like this." Find the spots, man. You got to be on point like that because, and then y'all supposed to burn the car. You can't give her back the car no way. It's hot, even though it's a lot of white Teslas. Y'all having her tag on it. Y'all taking it right back to the spot. Like, come on, man. Y'all done seen all these first 48s, all these, come on, man. And then you knowing if it's in her car, the police gonna come straight to her. It's her car. So, DBaby, you got a cross in the middle of your forehead. So you're a cold-blooded monster. How the fuck is she still alive? You knowing they coming straight to her, knowing she ain't the silent type, knowing she ain't with none of that. Especially if she telling you why you do that and all that shit there. A motherfucker who evil like you, Satan will never ask you why you do that. You think he gonna ask you, man, why you crush that kid? There's some Allah children and Jesus children and Buddha them children gonna ask you. So her questioning you saying that should further let you know. So she playing both sides. She playing both sides because she still love you, but she can't go down for that. But you can't blame her because who want to go down for stepping on a kid that they didn't have nothing to do with it? But you force her to be involved in it because you use her car. Maybe she wouldn't have told on you if you didn't. If the police didn't have a lot of leeway to say, "Hey, you'll get the check too." He used your car. They saying that you was the one who drove it and all that. Yeah, you kind of made her, say something, start talking. Damn near. She don't know what's going on. So yeah, man, like you supposed to put two and two together, like okay, and then you're gonna use her again for the getaway because you ain't got nobody else to call. Just let me know you ain't got no paper. You weren't having no paper because you still got to use her, knowing the police on her. And why the fuck did she tell you that she got pulled over, or did she keep that a secret? Probably when they came to the house, they put a tracker on the car. See, it'd be hard for the police to really put a tracker. If I was you, it'd be hard for the police. Like if I was to get in that car, I would have tracker proof that. I'm having tracking devices. I'm gonna catch that tracker, but I would never jump back in no female car that I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a no. That's just asking to get caught. Like why the fuck would you do that? But why the fuck did you do everything that you did from the move? Besides crushing Lil Ronnie, but from the little girl, from leaving your ID in the car, from throwing the guns in the grassy area, from taking the car, using your girlfriend car, then taking the car back to the apartments. Then she got to keep driving the car. Man, you supposed to burn that car. That car no good. At least your ID would have got burned up. Then y'all gonna get out knowing there's cameras around the apartment complex. Y'all gonna get out right there. Like y'all niggas ain't want to get away with this crime, man. So me knowing that y'all so dumb like that, if y'all coming down to Houston and I'm the nigga gonna pay y'all, I got to crush you. I got to crush you. Like, so this how it would have played out in my head. I would have crushed the old girl because I would have felt like she gave me up and all that duh. Especially if she said it or said they came to my house. How the fuck you know they came to the house? How the fuck when you know that? Like, unless you didn't know. But if you still got your phone and shit like that, because you still calling her, telling her to come get the car and shit there. Come on, man. You supposed to, I mean, she would have got crushed. And then when you went down there to Houston, or she would have got crushed in Houston, if you would have made it down there, and then you would have got crushed and old buddy got crushed. But y'all wasn't together though. I thought y'all was together, but y'all wasn't together. Which it was smart of him not going with you. He probably said, man, this nigga dumb as hell. You on your own, like you can get in the car with her, but you nigga, you know you ain't gonna make it. You still don't give a damn. Because you ain't got no other choice. It's either that or unless she telling the truth, you already got down now. If you already got 3 hours down the road without her, why the fuck would you still call her? She's supposed to love you enough to tell you, hey man, they came holler at me. But if she working with them, see, she'll probably get off on this shit though. Cause she gonna cooperate and she gonna probably get off on this shit, man. She gonna really tell them everything. Like she already did. So you couldn't anything dealing with her, you was bound to drizzle down. Far as like being on the run. You was already bound to drizzle down far as like they know who you is and shit like that. But yeah, she sped your incarceration up faster. She did that to you. She did that to you. You ain't had to leave your ID in the car. She still would have gave you up because of you taking the car right back to the apartments. Come on, man. Like You gonna call her and tell her, hey man, you gotta come get the car. Something just happened. Man, that car's supposed to be in flames. That car's supposed to be in flames since you already used the car. So to be that thirsty to crush Lil Ronnie, it had to be a bag on him. It had to be a bag on him. I hope y'all ain't do that shit for the free. To do it that sloppy with all that evidence, y'all still did that for the free. Oh man. Then it seemed like y'all ain't get the money. Y'all ain't get the money. That's nasty work. Then the police saying the music industry involved. So I hope y'all some solid niggas. Or whatever the police talking about, the music industry involved, they bound to drill down. Unless they don't really know. Sometimes other groups can be involved with it, but the steppers don't really know who all involved. They may know about casino, but they don't know about the other crew or whoever else, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else in the streets may know. Then again, they could know everything. If they know everything, they can definitely knock that chair off the table. Unless they under 21 anyway, but they can definitely knock that chair out because you best believe the police won't whoever involved. Whoever, was the shot caller on this situation. Then the police say what they don't know is the affidavit doesn't give any information about the motive for the hit and all that does. So the two suspects, they ain't said nothing yet. Then the police say the suspect have not said how they knew Lil Ronnie, but they saying the music industry involved with it, like I just said. And then they said, Buddy on a $1.5 million bond. Buddy on a $1.5 million bond, right? So yeah, man. So that should raise a lot of antenna by the police saying the music industry involved. Because they're not talking about Lil Ronnie, because he gone. You know what I'm saying? Go Yayo, he locked up. So they got to be on the op side. So they definitely don't want to get to the bottom of that right there. That's the only leeway they can give them niggas a lower sentence by giving whoever in the music industry that is, if they do know. If they do know. Sometimes niggas will take a hit and whoever placed the hit didn't tell them to do that. They just know it's a hit on Buddy's head and we're going to get that. Then we're going to go to the boss man, whoever got the hit on Buddy, and then collect. Like, we the ones who did that. Even though the top tier dog, the shot caller, didn't tell them to do that. It's just out there. They just going to do that. So when you're in the city and there's a lot of wolves and piranhas and demons and monsters and shit, like, then there's a bag on your head, you'll have, they crew will know, and then other hitmans and steppers will know about it, and they'll want the bag too. So they'll crush you too. You see what I'm saying? So it could be a situation like that. But yeah, man, like, everything about this whole play on their end was fucked up. It wasn't thought of, it wasn't calculated, it was just random and sloppy. And there was no way they was gonna get away with this right here, man. No way. So yeah, man. It's kind of hard for me to say all this stuff in this video because it's impossible for these young niggas to do all this shit, man, and be on point. Especially when it's not playing. When it's playing, you can do shit. You can even tell they was unorganized on the scene. After they crushed Lil Ronnie behind that dumpster, they running back to the white Tesla. They acting like they don't know where to sit at. They running around the car. The only way, now it still could be another person in the car, but what's one way that you can give them a pass but people can't say they ain't know is if when Escobar got into the car or DBaby, I don't know which one, but whichever one got back into the car, Buddy got on the passenger side and then he jumped over to the driver's seat. He jumped over to the driver's seat. So Buddy seen him get into the passenger side and the windows tinted. So once he got over there to the driver's side, he done jumped over the seat and said, "Man, nigga, I'm right here. Take your bitch ass over there." And he ran back over there. Unless it was another person in the car. It was 3 people. Other than that, like, it was unorganized right there. Like, but that's what I'm thinking though, maybe. Unless it was a third person. But he jumped seat, he got in that passenger seat, then he crossed seats. Nah, nigga, I'ma drive. Yeah, nigga, I'ma drive. Which he shouldn't have drove because he drove straight back into the apartment. Come on, man. Like, bringing all the heat on this girl in that apartment complex. Like she just with this shit. Like she wouldn't, if she was with that shit like that, she wouldn't have went to work and been on the hit. Y'all might who made her drive. Come on, man. And then sometimes girls will tell when they in a blind. They ain't solid anyway, but they in a blind like they don't know nothing anyway. So they're like, hell no, they ain't motherfucker just come at them with all this shit. Hell no, yeah, they gonna fold. But they also can know and still fold though on a situation like that. Like, ain't too many females gonna keep it silent when no little girl got crushed. Ain't too many females gonna do that. That's hard to find now. You could be rich, millionaire. That's hard to find now. So, like I say, man, they were bound to drizzle down. The moment they spotted Lil Ronnie, it was over. It was over. Yeah, man. Like, what we can learn from this situation right here, man. If you the steppers, when shit ain't playing, it's gonna fail. When you don't really got no money, young nigga ain't got no money, ain't got no credit. This is why you should have credit, business credit, have your paper. Just don't be no stepper. Nigga, find your hustle when you ain't gotta use a bitch car. Not to say to use your car. Nigga, step your game up, step your street shit up. Nigga, steal car. Y'all coulda, if y'all gonna do a hit, nigga, why wouldn't y'all add a carjacking on it? Carjack somebody, snatch that car, leave her car, take her car back to the apartment complex. Don't use them same clothes though. But that shit gotta be planned though. Cause y'all, if it ain't planned, y'all don't know that y'all finna run into Lil Ronnie. Now, if y'all didn't got the call and niggas telling you, hey, move quick, which they'll later on find out, y'all got a call. Then you can kind of do it like that. But you was just dropping off of work and just finna ride around the smoke and listen to your drill music or whatever, tote your gun, pick up buddy, and shit like that. You know, because when you took her to work, you didn't have Escobar with you. So it still was enough time to go take her to work, go pick him up, and spot Lil Ronnie. So was it planned or was it? I mean, was it planned or it wasn't planned? Which one? How y'all played it? It don't look like it was playing. Why would you still use that car? It don't take nothing but, man, they got movies called Gone in 60 Seconds. It don't take nothing but 60 seconds to steal a car. It will take y'all longer than that. It ain't got to be no top tier car. Nigga, regular with the easiest shit, a Kia. It ain't got to be no track hog and all that shit. There, no Hellcat, no Scat Pack. Now, it got to be a Scat because we may have to get away from police. Yeah, man. Damn. Y'all did that drill like, y'all did that hit like it's 1993. Barely any cameras. Like, y'all crazy. Bare face, dressing alike. That shit didn't help. What was that for? So y'all had plans to, y'all planned it to dress alike, but that's what I'm saying. Was it planned or was it not planned? Like, if y'all had time to dress alike, damn. Yeah, man. Like, what's y'all thoughts on this shit though, man? Every day is something new with this situation though. Every day is something new with this case, man. But what y'all think with this new information that got leaked by the police? Old girl, she definitely told everything. She the main key to this situation. She gonna be the main witness But this case right here, she gonna do what she need to do so she don't go down for this shit. But the thing is, you can help the police out all you want. If I'm their family, I'm still gonna crush you. I'll still crush you though. Like I wouldn't give a that you giving all the information up. Nah, you got arrested with him. You helped him out. He called you. You came to his aid. Yeah. So you got to go. But if I'm the boyfriend, you wouldn't have made it past me. Yeah, you would have got left right there in the car. Either they would have caught me in the act doing it because they was following you the whole time, or when they ran down on the car because I pulled in somewhere, whether it's a Tesla, the charge a Tesla up, they would have found you in the car. Or if God on your side, and I plan like when we get down here to Texas, Houston, I'm gonna do it there, and then they catch me before we can get down there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you was in the car with him the whole 3 hours. If he just got in the car, he was only with you about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Because I don't know. Maybe it is some truth to what she's saying when she say she didn't bring him down there. Because why would the police let her drive 3 hours? Why would they do that? They ain't gonna do that. Like, so she could be telling the truth on that. So she probably did meet him down there if that is the case. And yeah, when I got in the car, I see you maybe you would have survived through me, past me, because ain't no telling how long she was with dude. So he could be thinking like, man, Houston about an hour and some change away. When I get down there, I'm a crusher, and yeah, and they come in right then and there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like it still ain't safe for old girl. Like she better be real careful. She better be real careful because if I'm saying that and thinking that, if I'm saying if I'm them or him, how you think Lil Ronnie Daughter people feel? How you think Lil Ronnie people feel? How you think DBaby his people feel? So she got to worry about DBaby people, Escobar people, whoever involved in the music industry. Them they can still crush her because she a key witness in the case. Like she out on bond popping it and need cars sitting in cars. If I'm the ops, we got to get that's the witness right there. They can help out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about that. I ain't saying do nothing now. Oh, don't do nothing now. I'm just saying that's what she got to think about. Then you got to think about Lil Ronnie people and the daughter, her people. Then they friends, everybody friends from the ops to that's a lot. And you popping it like it's all good. You think just because the police clear you and you don't go to jail, the streets ain't clear you. You still guilty to the streets. You still guilty to the streets. They didn't spare Govan daughter. She thought it was all good. She way down there in Texas. She thought it was all good. Better be real careful. Because the right bag, you could be in a car with niggas and everything. It could be months later, however long later. And yeah, nigga get that bag. I'm telling you so. Just be real careful. But that's my take on this conversation though, man. Other bloggers gonna go in on it. Ceddy Nash, y'all check him out. Subscribe to Ceddy Nash. Subscribe to King AK-47. He gonna go stupid on live, break it all the way down. And shout out to all the other bloggers who go crazy on this shit. That's giving out good details and breaking this shit down. You understand, y'all? You know, show everybody love. You understand? But yeah, y'all follow me on IG, Doug_gang_spitter. The Cash App, $ Doug Gang Spitter 704 if you want to donate. She was with him. Gone.